and then ride back okay.
That is a PB for me. Since putting the supercharger on the bike, my aim was to get in the 10-second quarters on the drag strip, while still keeping it a daily rider and commuter.
Right, tonight we're off to Willowbank Raceway, test and tune. I've got no spares, no tools, I don't even have a backpack. I'm confident I'm going to be able to get there, hopefully run a 10, and then ride back okay. Which is what having a street legal machine's all about.
For me, drag racing isn't so much about the racing. Why would you spend more money to spend less time racing? For me and many others, it's more about the development of the machine and wanting to go faster, and you always do want to go faster and have them goals. It's also fun and simple, depending on how complicated you want to make it. I know from experience it's one of them things that the more serious you get about it, the fun tends to go away from it. It's also about the atmosphere, the sights, the sounds, the smells, and the people.
He knows how to burn out.
I've raced competitively and I've had a great deal of fun doing it and met a lot of cool people and done some cool stuff. But I also got that thing that nearly everybody gets. That is the thing that you're never satisfied. You always want to go faster. The trouble is, the faster you get, the more money you spend and the more time you spend fixing stuff. I've sort of got that thing at the moment. I really want to get a 10-second quarter with it. And then I'll be satisfied. Then I can move on to the next stage of the bike, the bobber vlog, and me. I reckon. Anyway, this video is where me and the bike are at the moment.
Cheers.
I was a bit disappointed with that. 12.6 is slower than it ran when it was standard. But I did bog it off the line quite heavily.
Thank you.
So it still wasn't doing what it should be doing. The terminal speeds are okay, but the ETs were down. And the reason for this, one of them, is it wasn't getting on the line or off the line as well because of the taller gearing. It's got the standard gearing on it, which is a 32 tooth at the back and 16 at the front. Also, I think I was quite tired and I wasn't riding it as well as I could have. But there was also something else wrong as well. And I worked it out. I had the map on it which was tuned for 15 psi boost because I thought I was going to get 15 psi boost with a smaller pulley on. But it's not, it's only boosting to 10 because of the restriction in the outlet for the supercharger. I've spoke about that before. So really it had a tune in it for 15 psi and it's only run 10 psi. So the timing was quite well down. So what I need to do, and what I did do, was put the timing back in it and put the lower gear ratios on, which was a 44 tooth at the back and I put a 17 tooth on at the front. It's a little bit too low with a 16 tooth on it. So I then went back to the drag strip last night. That's what I did.
Right, back at Willowbank and try to get that 10. I've actually just pulled a little bit of timing out of first gear because I've actually lowered the gear ratios, so it's going to be a bit more lively off the line. I don't know whether that's just to give you a little bit more confidence so I actually give it some or not, because I wasn't giving it enough off the line with the taller gearing and it was bogging, which is a little bit of a problem. But hopefully now it should all be good. And a lot of it last time was driver error, well, most of it. So hopefully this time we should be sorted and I won't chicken wrist it so much. I need to shift a bit earlier and I can get it more off the line, but that felt good. Cool, cheers. Well, I think that was my best ET. Actually, 11.475. Alright, can I pick up half a second? I reckon I probably can.
The first run was pretty good. I could have left the line a little harder. Oh, and it hit the rev limit up in every gear as well, which didn't really help. I do need to sort myself out a decent rev counter. The ones I've had so far keep breaking, so I've got to bite the bullet and pay some decent money for a good one.
bit lit, but who cares? Oh, I don't reckon I'll do any better than that. I might put that timing back in first. It popped the wheel a little bit. I could do it looking at that video and see what that did. But short shifted then, it was a lot happier. I don't think it was a 10 though. 11.2 maybe. How you going? Cheers. Oh, 11.3.
So 11.3 at 115 miles an hour. That is a PB for me. It's not a 10, but it's going to have to do for now. So what I did do for my last run is I actually put my camera in front of the gauges so I could film it as a data logger. Probably should have done that on the first run. But anyway, I went back and looked at it and everything's going pretty good. So I don't think I'm going to get a lot more out of it. I'll show you that video now. So, in order to get this in the 10s in the state it's in, I'm going to have to actually work on the outlet of the supercharger and hopefully get 15 psi boost. I need a decent rev counter and then hopefully that'll be enough. I'm not sure, but that's a job for another day, and I'm sure I can give it a lot more off the line as well than I am actually giving it. So that's that then. At the moment, it's just ran its personal best of 11.3 at 115 miles an hour. I wasn't going to spend too much time drag racing it much anymore, but I'm not where I want to be, so I'm going to have to spend a little bit more time before I move on to the other projects on this, which probably involve using the drag strip as well, because it's going to be faster. Like I said before, it's that thing what happens. So if you haven't already subscribed, subscribe, like this video, leave a comment, I'll most probably get back to you, and share it, and all that good stuff. And of course, have a great day.